Hi everybody and welcome to Module 5, Lesson 24. Here is the worksheet for this page. We are dividing by 7 when we look at this page. So they're going to have you count on a number line across from 7. So this is 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 3, 7 times 4, 7 times 5, and so on and so forth. When you're doing division, you're dealing with the whole number. And this 7 is 7 times what will give you that whole number. So you have 7 groups. And you've divided them into you have a total of 21 pieces. You divided them into 7 groups. How many are going to be in each group? So 7 times what would give you 21? I gotta make this a little smaller because it's a little blurry for me right now. But that is one way to think about multiplication and division. So if you know your multiplication, you can use it to answer your division. All right, complete the number bond to show how many parts make a whole. Partition the number line to show the given fractional unit. Label each fraction. So we're doing this in fourths. This is kind of a review for us because we have done these before. So I'm going to make this a little smaller than I normally do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We are dealing in fourths. So we have 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here. Down here we have 1/4. So we are dividing this into fourths: 0/4, 1/4, 2/4. I'm going to hop over here for 3/4. And over here would be 4/4. So it says complete the number bond to show how many parts make a whole. And partition the number line to show the given fractional unit. Label each fraction. So we know that one whole is made up of 4/4. When we are dealing with fourths, 1 equals 4/4. So we're going to scooch down here to fifths. So in fifths, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to our number bond. So I'm going to do 1/5. Well, it's hard to squeeze in here. 2/5, or wait, 1/5. 1/5. 1/5. 1/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. So we have this is going to be 0/5. And we're going to come over here and we're going to do this one, and it's going to be 1 equals the total number of pieces we have over the total number of pieces we are dealing with, which would equal 1. So we have to do 4, 5, 6, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to divide it into 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 4 pieces to make it into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. So you have 4/5 there. We're going to come down here to 6, and they could have given us a little more room to deal with 6, because when we're making a number bond with 6, we need 6 pieces of a whole. If we're dealing with 6, we're dividing it into 6 pieces. So we're going to do 1/6, well, maybe 1/6, that's kind of sloppy. 1/6, 1/6, that's 3/6, 1/6, 4/6, 1/6, 1/6, 2/6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1/6. So we have 3 6s for that one. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to divide this into 6. 0 will be 0/6. And then this will be 6/6. See if you can do this right. We need to draw a 1/6, a 2/6, a 3/6, a 4/6, and a 5/6. So we're going to divide it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was terrible. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks better. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, and then we have 5/6. All right. So not so bad to divide those up. So it says use the fractions above to complete the whole number sentence. 1 whole equals blank. So let's go to the top one. 1 whole equals 4/4. then 1 whole equals 5 over 5. And then 1 whole equals 6 over 6. They're whole all together pieces. When you have the numerator the same as the denominator, that equals 1 whole colored in. We've been talking about that for a while, but this just kind of illustrates it. Mrs. Ramirez gives each of her students a strip of paper. Jonah cuts it into 6. Cassie cuts her strip into 4ths. Jonah says, I have more than you because I have 6 pieces. Is he right? Explain. So we're going to put a C here for Cassie and a J here for Jonah. Cassie's going to cut her strip into 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Jonah's going to do his into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Jonah have more? He says he has more. But what do you notice about the lengths of their pieces of paper? Are their lengths of pieces of paper different or the same? It doesn't really matter how you divide your fractions up if you have the same amount to start with. They both pieces are the same length. Therefore, when you're cutting them into pieces, you can have more pieces, but when you put them all together, they will be the same amount. So they are equal in size. So even if I cut them in half, if I had the same exact piece and cut them in half and I had 2 pieces and Jonah had 6, it didn't matter how many pieces he had. When you put them all together, we have the same amount because they are equal that way. And that's like what it's dealing with a whole. I don't know why I have such a hard time with this one. It won't shut off. We'll just stop it.